Good day everyone, my name is Eminence Chinedum Chisom. Today I'll be taking us on a topic known as this nervous coordination and control. Firstly, what is nervous system? The human nervous system is made up of complex network known as neurons. Now, somebody might ask, what is the definition of a neuron? A neuron can be defined as a series of complex networks that makes up the human nervous system. There are three types of neurons in human body. We have the sensory neurons or afferent neurons. We have the motor neurons or efferent neurons. We have the relay neurons or intermediate neurons. Okay, so this neuron has a particular structure. So now I'm going to be naming some of the parts of the structure of a neuron. We have the cell body or soma. We have the axon. We have the dendrite or the dendron. We have the myelin sheath, and also we have the node of Ranvier. Okay, now let me take us down to the definition of the nervous system. The human nervous system is divided into two, which are the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system consists of the brain and the spinal cord, while the peripheral nervous system consists of the cranial nerves and the spinal nerves. Now, talking about the central nervous system, which consists of the brain and the spinal cord, I'll be defining the brain and also the spinal cord. Now, what is a brain? A brain is one of the specialized organs in human body which function for a site of intelligence, reasoning, memory, and decision taking. The brain is divided into three parts, which are the forebrain, the midbrain, and the hindbrain. The forebrain consists of the cerebrum, the thalamus, and the hypothalamus, while the midbrain consists of the cerebral quadrigemina and cerebral epidotes. The hindbrain consists of the cerebellum, the medulla oblongata, and the convolvuli. Now, I'll be defining the spinal cord. The spinal cord can be defined as an extension from the medulla oblongata, which runs down from the head to the anus. It is the main site or the main reason why humans can stand erect. So I'll be going to the peripheral nervous system. What is the peripheral nervous system? Peripheral nervous system consists of the cranial nerves and the spinal nerves. And when I say cranial nerves and the spinal nerves, these are nerves. For cranial nerves, these are nerves that connect the brain to other parts of the body, while the spinal nerves are nerves that connect the spinal cord to other parts of the body. The peripheral nervous system is divided into two, which are the somatic nervous system and the autonomic nervous system. The somatic nervous system, its main function is for voluntary action, while the autonomic nervous system, its main function is for involuntary action. Someone might be asking, what does it mean by saying voluntary and involuntary action? I will explain that. What are voluntary actions? Voluntary actions are actions taken by the conscious human effort. These are some of the actions that are taken from the sense of reasoning. That means the person is consciously doing that. Example are sleeping, reading, writing, running, jumping. These are voluntary actions. What are involuntary actions? Involuntary actions are those actions that are taken by man unconsciously, such as heartbeat and blinking of eyes. Now, the autonomic nervous system is divided into two, which are the sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system gets the body ready for action, while the parasympathetic nervous system calms the body down. For example, when there is a fright or a war, it is the sympathetic nervous system that gets the body ready for action, while when somebody is being calmed down, is the action of the parasympathetic nervous system. Now, I'll be talking about reflex. What is reflex? Reflex can be defined as an unconscious action taken by a human being. Yeah. Then, for this reflex to occur, it follows a pathway, and this pathway we have what we call the reflex arc. Then, what is a reflex arc? A reflex arc is a neutral pathway that connects the receptor to the effector. What do I mean by the receptor to the effector? When actions are being carried out in human body, such as voluntary and involuntary action, there are sites of production and there are sites of receiving. The site which carries or which is affected is the effector, while the site that receive the action is the receptor. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to share, subscribe and comment. Thank you.